Hello, gamers. What is up? What is up there? Lost Ark has been out for an entire year, pretty much, and it's crazy. It's blown my mind that time has passed so fast, and I want to talk to you guys today about things that have happened, choices and stuff that I've made. I want to go over my roster and just talk to you guys about, like, the fact that it's been a year and what are my plans going forward. What did I do with my roster? How many hours did I put in the game? And loads of stuff like that. And I also want to find out from you guys, how's it been going with you? Have you quit? Are you still playing? Playing less? I know people... Wow. Voice
recognition denied.
What the hell? Let's try that again. How's it been going? I want to find out from you guys. How has it all been? What's your roster like? Is it juicy? Did you quit? Are you still playing? I don't know. You tell me what's been going on. Down in the comments. And while you're there, like button, subscribe, follow on Twitch, Discord. Let's go. So we're here. As you can see, we're 169 roster level. We have a Death Blow Striker, because that's right, I'm a Striker main now. 1535. We've got the War Dancer, which is Esoteric War Dancer at 1531. Then the Sork and Gunslinger. It's an Igniter Sork and a Peacekeeper Gunslinger. These two I kind of push about the same, so they're both 1520. We've got a Barrage Artillerist, which is hella fun, by the way. Oh my god, I recommend having a Barrage Artillerist. They are fucking fun. And then we have a Shock Scrapper, which, to be fair, I do really enjoy, but I might actually swap it for Artist when Artist comes out, because the support shortage sucks balls, and I hate having to wait far too long for supports when you're trying to find groups, and Artist looks like it could be quite fun, so I think I might do that. But yeah, this roster I managed to put together, everyone is 5-free. Some of the qualities on the accessories go up to kind of about 80 odd. A lot of them are very average, you know, 50, 60, 70 kind of quality on accessories, things to be able to get this. I've got a load of books. I've got Deathblow books. I've got Igniter books. I've got Barrage books, Grudge, and also Cursed Doll, which I can show you again later as we go in. But yeah, I've managed to get all of that in. And with all of this as well, we have 2,400 hours into the game. So that's about what I've managed to achieve there. Let's just log in. As you can see here, this is the Deathblow Striker, which is now my main, but only recently. And I'm actually going to be talking and making another video about why I've swapped twice now from Igniter Sork. Early on, I swapped to Esoteric War Dancer for most of the year that I've been playing, and then very recently, like 2 weeks ago, I decided to swap to the Striker main. So we got Ambush, Grudge, Keen Blunt, Death Blow, and Adrenaline. See, I've still got to sort a few gems for these. I actually only have one level 8 gem on my whole account. That's the highest level gem I currently own. That is on my Igniter Sork for the Doomsday cooldown to get off double Doomsday in one ignition. But yeah, we're still trying to push through to get these, but I've been pushing my weapon recently. I'm trying to go, I would love to get the 20 glow, but honestly, as I'm, you know, I don't swipe. So getting a 20 weapon with having this roster I've had and the gaps that I've had, bear in mind, as I said, I've had for about 3 months gap from the game. I really want to be able to push this to 20, but realistically, and with shards, I'm going to be pushing this to 18 and then just do my armor, because you'll get a much more significant power increase for a lot cheaper doing that, and I'll have the cool red glow, so I'm happy with that. The white glow is just, I feel like it's just out of my reach, because it's going to cost me too much, unless I get really lucky with some accessories or something that I can sell. And Deathblow Striker accessories sell for loads. But yeah, here you can see like 49 quality necklace. Nothing crazy, but it is spec heavy. See, it's 483 spec, 415 crits. So that's why I got this one. 50 on there, 63, 77, 52. Again, qualities are not amazing. But one of the things I really, really wanted was to be able to get 1700 spec. And with getting a bracelet, I bought this bracelet because I had 94 spec, which pushed me up to 1700 bang on. And then I completed a card set, which gave me another free spec. So I'm 703, which is what I needed for free spender. It works pretty good, to be fair. So this is my striker here. Is the War Dancer, again, 1531. We got Grudge, Cursed, Ray Captain, Adrenaline, Awakening, Esoteric 1. Mostly level 7, but Sky Shatter and Blow, you don't need level 7. It's a waste of money. The cooldown's already so low. And then there's the, again, quality, meh, it's okay. And we've got a 78 weapon on this one. For the Sork here, we've got 59 quality on the weapon. Cursed, Igniter, Grudge, Hitmaster, all out attack. Lower level 7s, we've got this, the level 8 I was talking about. The Doomsday cooldown allows you to get 2 Doomsdays out within 1 Igniter rotation with the full damage buff, which is really cool. And yeah, the necklace there, 79, 61. We've got 93 Giga Chad, 70, 55. So again, quality's not amazing, but they still pump a lot of damage. On the Gunslinger here, we've got another 59 quality on the weapon. We've got Grudge, Keen Blunt, Cursed, Hitmaster, Adrenaline 2, Peacemaker 1. Again, I've got some level 7s, but not all because it's just so expensive. 74, 90, 81, 55, 62. I actually have a bit of swiftness on my my gunslinger just because for me it feels a bit better. I know some people go like full spec builds, some people just go like high crit like this and then, you know, pump all that into spec. But this is personally how I really like to play Gunslinger. Having this little bit of extra swiftness just makes it feel so much smoother to me when I'm playing. And it just makes it more responsive, which I enjoy. So that's me there. With the Barrage Artillerist, this is hella good. I got really lucky with this. We got 93 quality weapon. So I was super happy there. Quality again on these, pretty bad. I mean, look at that. That's 18 quality, but it's Grudge free and Barrage free. Some of these other ones, not great. You know, spec's only 1600. I've got a random bracelet I found that's got 50 spec on. So nothing outstanding. We've got all out attack, Grudge, Keen Blunt, Barrage, and Hitmaster. And then I've got, I mean, I've even got some level 4s in there. I don't care about that. The Barrage damage at level 7. So just kind of keeping it cheap and cheerful there. But it's just the fact that Barrage RTs do so much damage. They are definitely worth maining if you want something that's easy to play and does ridiculous damage. Because even with this kind of scuffed setup with gems like that, the engravings are good and, you know, not particularly anything decent when it comes to the quality. I out DPS people that are like 15, 15, 15, 20, and I will out DPS them with Barrage RT because it's fucking broken. It does so much damage. It's crazy. So if you haven't tried it, I definitely recommend it. The Shock Scrapper here, this one, again, I was considering changing this with Artist, but 47 quality, nothing crazy. They're 31, 46. These are pretty smudged, to be honest, on this character, but it's like my most neglected ult, and I also didn't buy the books. I've got Shock 5 on there, and Shock 5 on there, to be able to get Grudge, Keen Blunt, Shock, Ambush, and Adrenaline, because I didn't want to fork out for the book, so I just bought cheaper accessories. I've got a Supernova, a Death Rattle, and a Potent Rising Fist, level 7 gems, the rest level 5, and this one level 6 for Death Rattle cooldown. Nothing crazy, but again, it's very easy to play, and it pumps. It really pumps. There's a bit of swiftness on this bracelet. Again, this bracelet I just found, not going to buy it, not going to spend the peons. It's broken. It's really tanky. It does a lot of damage. It's not difficult to play. Even with it being back attack, once you get used to doing a bit of back attacking, it's really nice to play. So yeah, again, especially if you're a newer player, like Shock Scrapper is a really good one, or Taijutsu is even easier because you're super speedy. If you want to go down a more spammy build, that's even easier because you can position yourself so much faster. But yeah, when it comes to engravings as well, again, I've got Cursed at 12, I've got Grudge at 12, and then I've got Barrage 12, Deathblow 12, and Igniter 12. These are all very expensive. Very, very expensive. Cursed I got super early. grudge I saved up for and got when the Throne Spire came out, and the price of them went from like 12, 13k on EU Central down to like 8k, and I bought them all out then. I'd been saving for a couple of weeks. I was doing it all on stream, made a big deal of it. All the saving, everybody should save, and it got them, and so glad I did because it's so useful. But then these as well were just pain. They were just pain, I'm not gonna lie, but got them, so super happy about that. Lastly here on the characters, obviously that's my main 6. I've got a Shadow Hunter, which I did have as an alt. I got to 1467, and then for me, I just didn't find it that enjoyable to play. It was just a bit like, just hit the buttons in any order and do the damage. And when I first made it, I really liked it. And then after that, this was Control Glavier. Again, at the start, I really enjoyed it, and then I kind of went off it a bit. Paladin was a snooze fest for me. If I'd made a Bard, maybe I would have stuck with it, because I made this at launch, and then I got too bored of it. Soulfist, I used the most recent Punika, like pass on the boost, because it was going to expire, so I just made one. I would love to have a high level Soulfist, but I don't have any room up in here. And then a Gun Lancer I made at launch, got it to 1340, and then, you know, when tier 3 first came out, and just left it. Again, it just was a little bit boring for me. So I think, yeah, I'll make an artist next, and use any boosts and stuff that come with that on the artist, have some fun with it, and if I like it, I'll replace the scrapper out. But these are now my 5 Lopang alts, and you know, every class that comes out, and whenever we get boosts, I'll just add to the Lopang ults if I don't like them, so that'd be cool. When it comes to the card sets, I've got LOS 18 at the moment. If I just go here, sorry. Yeah, LOS 18. Not being able to push anything further than that, and I don't have the back attack card set or anything even remotely finished for Striker, so that is going to be something that I'm going to be pushing for, because that card sets, well, those card sets are really quite good. But yeah, I don't have those yet. If I go to like collectibles, Island Souls, I could not really be bothered with this at all. I got up to 39, I think it was, and I'm just going to be honest, horizontal content balls me, so I couldn't be bothered to do that. Going back onto it, Giant Hearts, I did get the skill point potions, so I pushed it there. Then I stopped with that one. Omnian Stars, here we go. I pushed all of those, got that one, and this one just kind of came nice and easy. We got the rewards here. Still missing the way card, which I can go and pick up, because I actually got this like last week, but I just haven't been to the vendor yet. Pick up a way card. There's gold that I could get, but again, I'm too lazy to be able to actually do that. Mokokos can fuck off. The Ignia tokens can fuck off even more. Look at that. 0. We have 0 Ignia tokens. Don't get me wrong. I want this Bifrost key, and I want this skill point potion, but it's the only one I don't have, and I'm just too lazy to go and get it. I am too lazy to go and get it. And then like World Tree Leaves and the Sea Bounties. Again, like I don't really care about these. So will I do them at some point? Probably do the Ignias at some point, but I'm just too lazy to do it. I'd rather push high levels. I don't have enough time to even do all of my raids as it is, so I can't really do that. In the hideout, I did manage to get this up to level 70. This is my favorite thing in the world in here. I just wish this was a playable character, because I would play the shit out of this guy. Drinking a beer, the dwarf with the big beard and the fuck off hammer. Like, I actually really like this. If this was a character, I would be this guy. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. But yeah, we got level 70 on that. Oh, another thing as well that you guys might want to know is I'm actually I think it's just one raid away from the 10 completions. Here we go. So this is Brailgate 6. I'm one away, which I'll do tonight or tomorrow after I've done the video and got all that sorted. But yeah, I'm one away from getting the title there. I haven't managed to push through on my gunslinger yet to do it. I got up to 1520, but I got to gate 4 and I ran out of time in the week. But yeah, I wanted to talk about the fact that, like, I started as a sorceress main. I ended up going over to a war dancer main for the majority of the playthrough, really, that I've had so far. And then very recently, I've gone to striker. Again, I'm going to make a separate video talking about this more in depth. But the fact of the matter is, going through the game at the start, there was so many sorceresses that every group I went in was like Sork, and a support, and like, or 2 Sorks and someone else, 2 Sorks and a Berserker, 2 Berserkers. It was crazy. There was so many. I just got a bit like, everyone's playing a Sork, and I really enjoyed the War Dancer playstyle once I got it to tier 3 and I started to actually get into like what War Dancer is, because War Dancer feels like shit before the relic set. But I knew that it was going to get better with the cooldown reductions and things coming from the Dominion set, and I was really excited for that. So when it got to kind of maybe just before that level, I was like, you know what, I'm going in on War Dancer hard, and I've really enjoyed it. I don't regret it. So that's been really, really nice. But the more I play this game, the more I realize that when you start getting to this 1500 plus, I love the big numbers. I really, really, really love the big numbers. And when it comes to Striker, oh, it has such a nice lightning tiger strike. Is just, it's great. Jump behind the boss, and then just pump out a single big number, zzz, poof, and it just feels amazing. So that's why I've swapped to Striker. Also, with like Adrophins and stuff, I just realized I really like the spec classes once you know the fights. So, yeah, Deathblow Striker there, Igniter Sorg is great. Shock Scrapper is just like easy big damage numbers. Quite easy class to play this, and I really enjoy it. And then the Artillerist, we've got Barrage Artillerist, which is so fun. I highly recommend you guys to try out Barrage Artillerist. I can't tell you enough how it's simple. The numbers are amazing. It's like machine gun, right, guys? It's like machine gun millions, and it just goes like, brrr, like I'm not even kidding. And it's multiple millions. Like every one of those brrr, is like 2 million, 3 million. Just like, oh, it's crazy. And then Gunslinger, because I find it really engaging. I really, really like that. But over War Dancer, I find that with War Dancer, I just stare at my rotation and I don't actually look at like the numbers and enjoy that. So every time I get the eye level higher and higher and higher, I'm just always focused on like my kind of spammy rotation and going around, looking at cooldowns, position, looking at cooldowns. I don't pay attention to numbers. Whereas with like Striker, it feels really cool. And as you can tell by having a Striker, a War Dancer, Scrapper, I love the fighters. So for me, that was just an absolute win. With my plan going forward with all this, I just love this guy. He makes me laugh every time. Going forward with this, guys, what I'm going to be aiming to do, because we've got the Monkey Guardian raid coming out, which is 1540. I think that's coming out in April. So I want to get a bunch of characters, at least these 4. This is my kind of current aim. I want to get these 4 up to 1540. That's also the start of Browhard, and I think Browhard is 1540, 1550, and 1560. I'm sure you guys will correct me if I got it wrong down in the comments below. So feel free to. But yeah, so the Striker, obviously, I want to push a bit more than that. Maybe the War Dancer 2. Trying to go for that plus 18 weapon I talked about, and then get these up there so they're all ready, especially because that Guardian raid is going to drop ancient accessories, and that is definitely something you're going to want to farm. So yeah, I'm super excited to get into all this and continue the journey with Striker. I can't believe the game has been out for a year already. As I said, I really want to know from you guys, how has it been for you? Did you have breaks like I did? I said one break was I got burnt out. Not gonna lie, I got burnt out. Took the break, and then the next one was I was happy. I was happy to play. I was happy to keep pushing, but my life got too busy and I couldn't stream. I couldn't do anything. And yeah, tell me down in the comments below about your journey, your roster. What are you doing? You know, how are you prepping for ancient accessories? Do you know what? I've even started trying to cut a few 9/7 stones. I haven't bought them, but ones that I found, you know, like adrenaline ambush masters, something like that, that I would normally sell. But no, I've been actually trying to cut them, see if I can get like a cheeky 9/7, and it has been going terrible. So yeah, it's been pretty bad. It's been pretty bad. But guys, that's kind of all I wanted to talk about. Show you guys my roster, give you guys a chance to talk with me. Come into the stream, come check out some of these characters that I've got, because it's a very kind of meta roster, and it's very fun to watch, like Igniter Sorks and Barrage Artillerists and things, and all the big numbers, and it's quite cool for newer players to be able to see what these classes are capable of, even if they are only kind of, you know, maybe level 5 and level 7 gems and 1500 gear score. They're still pretty strong. And it is good fun. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching the video. I really appreciate it. We will be making a lot more content, and I'm really excited to do it. But from me and the Drunken Dwarf, I will see you guys soon. All right? Thanks. Like, sub. Bye. Oh, hello there.